this time on Jones's Journeys. Come along with us on our trip to Florida. Our first stop on our Florida trip was at Camp Holly for an airboat ride and a chance to see a gator. Unfortunately, it was the middle of summer, so all of the bigger gators stayed too deep in the water to see, but we did get to see some smaller ones. It really is a unique sight to see, especially since we are from California.
Hi, I'm at Camp Holly in Melbourne, Florida, getting ready to take an airboat ride. Here's one of the airboats coming in right now. The airboat rides were amazing. Hi, here we are at the Bass Pro Shop. We're going to look at some wild hogs and see some alligators.
We were given a tip by one of the locals that the Bass Pro Shop in town had a few large alligators, so this was our second stop. I was surprised at how big the gators were that they had. They were all just laying around trying to stay cool in the humid summer heat. I sure wouldn't want to get anywhere near these guys. They were massive.
Here we are in the entryway of the Bass Pro Shop. Wow, it's amazing. All the stuff that they have, all the taxidermied animals. Look, the gator up there with the machine gun.
Our third stop was the Manatee Sanctuary. Here you can usually see families of manatees. I would recommend coming in the fall. At the Manatee Sanctuary, they had a pond full of fish and turtles. Florida has so much water and wildlife. The Brevard Zoo is a 75-acre nonprofit facility located in Melbourne, Florida, that is home to more than 800 animals representing more than 170 species from Florida, South America, Africa, Asia, and Australia. The zoo features animal feedings, behind-the-scenes tours, and a train ride, along with the attraction Treetop Trek. You can kayak in the waterways in this zoo, and we were told by a zookeeper that there were numerous 5 to 6 foot gators in the water as well. I personally did not feel like my kayaking skills would keep me alive out there, but there was one brave soul risking it all for adventure. A little more than 30 miles southeast of both Orlando and Disney World in Central Florida, Reptile World Serpentarium opened in 1972 and houses an impressive collection, over 80 species, of snakes from around the world, ranging from the familiar and innocuous to the exotic and deadly. Often listed among the top 10 deadliest snakes in the world, you'll find a splendid 13-plus foot king cobra, a beautiful black mamba, and all 4 of Florida's venomous snakes on display. All told, there are 6 species of cobra and 11 kinds of rattlesnakes. There are also snakes you may never see elsewhere, like the brilliant pea-green East African green mamba and its less startling but nonetheless beautiful West African cousin. There are also several species of lizards, a Nile crocodile, a 14-foot male gator, Pete, and yes, he does know his name, lounging in a shallow, sometimes murky pool with his mate, and sometimes their babies, a passel of iguanas and a pond full of turtles as well as some tortoises. This place is a working venom factory. Though there may be only 50 snakes on public display at any given time, behind the scenes are hundreds of venomous snakes just waiting to be milked for their valuable venom. We spent our last nights at the Beach Place guest houses in Cocoa Beach. This is a wonderful place right on the beach. I could not think of a better place to spend my weekends. This place was truly unique from its large crystals that adorn the grounds, the Roman statues, and all of the wonderful little lizards that call this place home. At night, the place lights up with little twinkling bulbs in all of the trees. Right across from the Beach Place guest houses is Cape Canaveral, where you can watch them launch rockets. There were a couple of launches while we were there, but unfortunately missed all of them. If you are ever in Cocoa Beach, this place has a calming effect on the soul.